Bitcoin is breaking downwards out of its bearish flag pattern as we speak. The total crypto market cap is also breaking down out of its bearish flag. We've got the average chart on the edge of capitulation, touching in December 2022, June of 2023, and now we are in a bearish pattern just on that massive support that we need to hold for others, which is the whole crypto market cap. It's going to top 10. The others, the small altcoins, could absolutely capitulate here. You've then got Ethereum breaking down out of this rising wedge, Solana breaking down out of this rising wedge, and the bull flag on stablecoin dominance, which when this goes up is bad for crypto. It means a bear market, risk off, whereas when we go down it's risk on, bull market. We're breaking to the upside in this bull flag. So to summarise, Bitcoin in its bear flag breaking down as we speak, the total crypto market cap breaking down as we speak. We've got others at a massive area that we cannot lose, but it looks like we will. Ethereum, rising wedge, bearish, breaking down as we speak. Solana breaking down as we speak. And stablecoin dominance breaking up. Now, this all happened today, the initial breakthroughs. We need to see if the close in a couple hours closes that way and if we get follow through over the next few days to confirm Bitcoin breaking down, the crypto market breaking down, and altcoin, stablecoin dominance breaking to the upside. Again, as I'm going on about on this channel, I was expecting this breakdown on Bitcoin. I've been expecting the 4-year low later this year, like we've seen in 2014, 15, 2018, 19, 2022, 2023, and that's what I'm expecting later this year, a Q4 bottom for Bitcoin and the crypto market. And obviously we've been going on about this bearish flag pattern on Bitcoin. So before I go into more in this video, if you're not yet liking these videos and you're enjoying the content or at least find them valuable during the bear market, please smash that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's get into this video. Now obviously on the Bitcoin on the 1 day time frame, if we zoom in a bit here and I bring this over this bear flag pattern, you can see in here that we are breaking down below this level on the daily time frame, which we have 2 hours until we close. Again, this is a similar pattern from the October high. We come down from November 20th to January 20th, so about 2 months in here. What we can see is Bitcoin was in this this bear flag, and then when we lose that level, like we can see in here, we then capitulate down into another bear flag. Is this area in here the same we saw in here? And again, when last time we broke down after this 2 month sideways chop, Bitcoin broke down 30%, and as I said, that was after Bitcoin was in this bear flag up here, and we're now repeating another bear flag, which everyone in the market says we're bottomed here, Bitcoin's trending up, and I need to remove all this mess from the chart now, but 2 seconds. Yeah, so what we can see is in here looks very similar to back here. We break down, we back test this previous support into resistance and then capitulate. Are we going to come down, back test before going lower? I think that's what's on the cards here. This is what I've been saying for the last couple of weeks on this channel, that I'm expecting us to keep going lower. But I mentioned this 81k CME gap, which I thought we would have potentially filled before going lower. So that's still a bit confusing that we've left that CME gap open at 81k. So again, if we were just to get a massive pump out of nowhere and fill that 81k CME gap, I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, that can be left open until we get this bear market low. We come down into the 4-year cycle low, we break up, and then once the new bull cycle starts, we could then fill the 81k CME gap. That's perfectly fine. And then if we look at the total crypto market cap, again another bear flag. And again, we can see in here on the daily time frame, we're starting to break down after we had this deviation above, which you can see we've had this kind of bear flag, we've had a deviation above to fake everyone, and then we crash the price down. You can kind of see it similar. Up here we get a kind of deviation. Again, the total crypto market cap had this other bear flag kind of pattern here, we broke down, and same again in here. Are we starting to break down? The average chart, this is the most worrying one. There's obviously all the risk on altcoins at this key level, which we held as support. This diagonal support from December 2022, June 2023, from the bear market lows. This support, it's kind of been like our last support, and we're struggling to really break up. And with Bitcoin looking heavy and wanting to break down with this bear flag, I think the average chart looks pretty inevitable to be going lower here and loses massive support area that we're in. So I think others is going to continue lower. I don't know where we're going to get to, and then that is going to be the area I'm going to pick up some altcoins in. Again, we can see on Ethereum's chart this rising wedge. If we zoom in again, we can, for example, you can see the deviation above, and there we're starting to lose it on the daily time frame. Again, when we lose it in here, we come down, we back this as previous support as resistance, and then go lower. And this rising wedge is what I was seeing on the Ethereum chart. So again, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ethereum at $1,500 fairly soon, but I do think Ethereum can go as low as $1,000 in the bear market. I really do think we can get down to 1,000 for Ethereum. Solana had an amazing bull run from $8 all the way up to $275. That had a massive 35x. Solana had a 35x this bull run, which is pretty incredible. And now obviously we're going to correct fairly hard this bear market. And as we can see, this downtrend is continuing. We can't get above it. We couldn't get above it in January. We couldn't get above it in March. And this rising wedge, as we can see, if we go on the daily time frame, is starting to break to the downside in here. So again, all these breakdowns could be fake outs, but for now, let's see what the follow through brings over the next few days and weeks. But again, for me, the time to get out of Solana was back in November when we broke down from this area, unfortunately. And then, yeah, stablecoin dominance, bull flag, if we're looking closer, you can see this in here looks to be breaking to the upside. It could all be fake outs on all the charts. This could be a fake out to the downside. The total 2 could be a fake out. The others could be a fake out. Well, the others isn't actually lost it yet. Ethereum could be a fake down. Solana could be a fake in. And this could be a fake up. But for me, the chart patterns have been there. They've been pretty clear to me for the last few days and weeks. That's why I've been highlighting this bear flag on Bitcoin, this bear flag on the total crypto market cap. I haven't been bringing up this chart because I think it's pretty obvious. If Bitcoin and the total crypto market cap and the two biggest altcoins, basically Ethereum and Solana, go down, the smaller altcoins are going to go down more, and stablecoin dominance looking bullish, risk off. When we got up here, we've seen last bear market 2022, we got up to about 16.5%, and right now we're on at 11.5%. So again, this is where we are in the market. I've been risk off for a little while now, about a couple of months, and it's predicted my downside, because in bear markets the only way to make money is to be shorting it. And yeah, being in spot in a bear market, you're just going to get wrecked. So yeah, but as I said, precious metals like silver, the silver chart looks pretty bullish to me. So yeah, I think the stock market's potentially top tier, as I highlighted in previous videos. Bitcoin, the stock market, the total crypto market, Ethereum, Solana look bearish, but silver looks quite good to me out of every asset. So yeah, I'll keep following that silver chart as well. But yeah, I think it was important to come on and highlight how there could be a big moment coming in the crypto market here, with everything seem to be breaking down and breaking up respectively. And this move down from this bear flag on Bitcoin would tie up perfectly. Not, you can see the fractals not identical for the 2022 and 2024 bear market, which is just this price action here in green relayed over the current price action. And you can see last cycle we would have been capitulating a bit by now, but we've went a little bit longer. So the theory remains the same of the 2022 versus 2026 fractal, that the price continues down here, and this would bring another leg down. So again, on this channel, I'm monitoring this situation and comparing last cycles, 2021 high to 2022 bear market, but this time round, 2025 high to into 2026 bear market, falling price, and that is why I think we have lower to go. Again, every bear market so far, the last 3 bear cycles, we've seen us get below the 0.786 fib, which is just under 40k, which is again what I'm waiting for this cycle. But anything under 50k, I'm probably going to start adding to my positions. So yeah, I think I've covered it all. I'm extremely bearish at the minute. I hate making bearish videos, but I have to just be honest. This is me journaling my thoughts through sharing charts. I'm by no means an expert, but this is just me sharing my charts. And in the bio, I've got my Telegram channel that you can join. I'll post charts in there, commentary. It's free to join. I've got my Whoop channel, which is a paid Discord service that I've started, and I'm going to be, because we're in the bear market, and I'm wanting to build a community out of the bear market, not when we're in euphoria and everyone's mums and dads and brothers and sisters are buying crypto. I want to do it in the bear market. This is where real wealth is made, when you're at the lows and you're able to get in very cheap. If you get Bitcoin at the bottom, there's no way you can lose money on it. Simple. And then, yeah. But that's going to be all for this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and for everyone else, please like the video if you have enjoyed and found it useful. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.